Hello there. It's me again. Today I just want there's something that has been troubling me in my spirit lately. Uh, relatives. The topic is relatives. I want us to talk about that. I have seen in my life relatives coming through and helping me, but I've also seen a lot of these relatives abuse my family, abuse my mother, and me. Can you guys help me out? When does one know how to say no to a relative? By a relative, I mean somebody that you um, somehow share the same DNA. You guys come from the same family. You guys are related. You are blood relatives, not just, a neighbor or, people that are. I am of African descent. I am African, and we are taught our socialization is such that we are taught that you have to take care of your relatives, you have to support them as your own sisters and brothers. But lately I've seen that relatives can really be very toxic to you know your emotional, mental, your overall health. I have seen old people who are relatives take advantage of my mother to the point where she became like sick because she cannot defend herself. I've seen relatives just draining my mother, but I've seen them also not coming through when she needs them the most. And so I know that God said that we must never be tired in well doing. But there comes a point in one's life when you are like, I, I, what is happening? Why? Why? Like, why? What was the reason? What was the reason? Like, I'm fortunate right now because I had to move away. I moved away. And so somehow I am, free from being exploited actually by relatives. And it's not just like they're asking for money, they're demanding for money. But they never come through when you really need them. And also it reminded me of the scripture that says when you know they came to Jesus and said, your mother and brothers are looking for you. And Jesus said, my brother or my mother, I'm paraphrasing, this may not be the exact same words of Jesus. My mother or my brother, those that do the will of my father. And so I have had people that have always come through for me, and for that I'm really grateful. I've had people that I wasn't born with, but their role, excuse me, in my life is like it surpasses that of relatives. Do you get what I'm saying? I've had people that are, my girl, shout out to you, my girl. You know who you are. You know who you are, girl. And all all my girls out there, they know who they are. But I have that particular one friend that when she's winning, she wants me to win. She's been calling me lately. She had like a huge thing happening in her life. She acquired land and she wanted me also to be, to make sure that I am also in the same level. She has always been coming through for me. I mean, you know who you are. I'm not going to say your name, but bye. She has always been pretty much there for me. Almost half of my life, she has always been there. She's very supportive and she can go to the end of the world to make sure that I'm okay. But I don't know really when to put a full stop to because I have also been a victim of being abused by relatives, being abused. I have known relatives that would only love you when you have money. And the moment you are broke, they they disappear. And so I don't know, because as an African, I would really like to know, when is it okay to say no? It doesn't feel okay to say no when somebody needs help from you. But at the same time, it's like, when is the abuse going to stop, really? When is the abuse going to stop? And why do you value me with money? Why do I have to give you money, though? Because I could be giving money to people that really need money. There are people that really I need, necessitous people. And when they see you, it's like they always see money. And I need help on this one, people. Like, I don't know when to say no. And my mother doesn't know. And I take that from my family. They never know when to say no, even when people are abusing them in the name of being related to you. I've seen that, and I'm not so pleased about it. And by the way, I am not exempt to this. Maybe I have abused people. But, I've always come to my mother when it comes to, you know, issues of money and stuff like this. When I didn't have money, I've always come to my mom and my aunt, one of my aunt. Like, we live together. So and then of course but it's really my friends, really. And there's also one lady that helped me when I needed a lot of money. God rest her soul. She really was a really kind person. And in the future, when I have money, I plan to also bless her family and stuff like that. She really helped me. But I am not somebody who always go out to people and ask for money, even when I need money, because I am not like that. I would rather, enjoy being poor, being broke, than to just go out there and start asking for money. This is not how I am raised. But they are so quick to come and ask for money. But when you need them, not only when you need money, but when you need them, like something is going on in your life, they are not, they just all of a sudden, poof, vanished into thin air. They are nowhere to be seen, to be found. I really need help. When do you actually put a stop when somebody needs help that you are related to, but you don't want to be mean? And I come from Africa. Oh, you cannot just say that, oh, I don't you cannot talk back to an old person. But it's like, I never want to be disrespectful, but at the same time, I just want to be distant as much as I can and not be exploited or used for money. Help a girl out.